What is personal branding? Why do we do personal branding? And how do you do personal branding? Plus, I'm going to be talking about the top 5 rules in personal branding. For those of you that have not met me before, my name is Anna Olson. I am a coach and mentor teaching small business owners how to use video in their marketing and personal branding. Remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel so you never miss out. When I first got started in business, they said, well, you need to create your personal brand. You need to brand your, have a personal brand. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I had no clue what they were talking about. It didn't make any sense to me. It does today. It does today. Can you relate to that? If you can relate to that, drop me a number 1 in the comments. Personal branding is extremely important. And this is why. When you are in business, particularly in your network marketing business, you cannot, you can use the brand of your company, but that's not you. You're branding, you're advertising someone else's brand. You don't own that. You don't own that brand. You don't have any say-so in that brand at all. So when that company goes away, you go away. That's just the way it is. So when you're marketing online, it is much, you don't have an asset if you don't brand yourself. If you don't have your own brand, you don't have any assets. So that's why it's so important that's why we do it. That's why we do it. So how do you brand yourself? Well, I'm going to go through and I'm going to talk about the top 5 rules of personal branding. And this will help you understand how you do it. And so why don't we just go ahead and get started in those? And I have some notes here. I wanted to show you, I have some notes. So if I look at the notes, I did this research. And so I wanted to make sure that I share everything that I had found in my research. So number 1 is focus. What is your focus? Your focus cannot be your company's products or its brand, because that's their brand. If you are in business on your own, you are your business owner. So talking about your company and talking and just pushing their brand and their product pictures and all that stuff out is really just extending their brand. It is not your own brand. You got to find your own voice and have your own brand and have it clearly stated. So for example, I'll give you an example. On the header of my social media pages, you will see exactly what my brand is. My brand is to help other network marketers use video in their marketing. That is my brand. Okay. Now you get the bonuses of me talking about a brand and some other things that I will be talking about. But my main focus is to help other network marketers using video in their brand, okay, or in their marketing as a marketing strategy. So that's got to be clearly stated. If I come to your social media page, I want to know how you can help me. How can you help me? If it's not stated, I assume you can't help me and I move on to someone else. All right, so that's number 1. Number 2 is, who can you help? Who can you help? Who is it that you are talking to? Very clearly, I stated I help networkers, and I mean network marketers, to use video in their brand. So I clearly state who I help. And remember, you cannot market to everyone. You might say, well, my product works for everyone. But that's not the case. Not everybody is going to want what you have to offer. So narrow it down, have a more target to your market, and figure out who you are talking to. Okay. And if you need a target market exercise, I certainly have that. And you can send me a message and I will get that over to you if that's of interest to you. Okay. Number 3 is to find your own voice. Find your own voice. People follow people, not companies or products. So people will follow you because of who you are and your voice, not because of someone else. So what I'm saying is, don't go out and try to mimic or copy someone else, what they're doing. You want to find your own voice, and yeah, you might model what they're doing, but don't copy it. Don't do the same thing. Okay. Let's see. And all of this can take a lot of time. I mean, it doesn't happen. You start small and you just keep being consistent and keep working at it, and it grows over time. That's how that happens. Okay. It doesn't happen in one day. Very clearly. I mean, I have understood that. It has taken me a while to grow as far as that I have come. Okay. Okay, so another one, number 4, is, what do you stand for? What do you stand for? What I stand for is, I'm very passionate about helping others in business, helping others, learning how to use social media to grow their brand and grow their business. That's my passion. That is my passion. And I'm more interested in connecting to you, connecting with you, and helping you than anything else. That's what I stand for. I can't, integrity is another one that I stand for. Honesty. Those are things that I stand for. So what is it that you stand for? Are you just out to make the sale, or are you out to build a relationship? Definitely, I would say I stand for relationships, helping, honesty, integrity. Those are all things I stand for. And if that's not what I get from another person, I'm going to move on. I'm not going to waste my time with someone that can't be, that isn't, I mean, they don't have to have the same, they don't have to stand for the same thing that I do, but they have to respect what I stand for. Number 5 is, be consistent. I cannot say this often enough. Consistency is absolutely key in your business. Consistency. If you decide that you're going to use video or go live one time a week, then do one time a week. If you decide that you're going to send emails 3 times a week or one time a week, whatever it is, your audience needs to know when you're going to show up, when they can expect another email from you. All those things need to be in place, and then commit to the number, and then show up for it. I mean, sometimes I don't feel like going live either, but I know that I need to be consistent. I need to be here and do these things and share the information that I have, because that's what my audience is looking for. Okay. So that was the top 5 rules for personal branding. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. So there you have it. Another episode of Anna Olson TV. Make sure that you like this video and subscribe to my channel so you never miss out.